Hello, and welcome to Southern Exposure 2016. Thanks for joining us today on a tour of just a few of the farms that are important parts of the Southeast Produce Council. The bus is waiting, so let's jump right in on this fresh from the farm field trip. Avocados from Mexico are always delicious, and they're enjoyed worldwide. They're our first stop.
In the land that gave birth to the original avocado, Mexico. On land surrounded by volcanoes with abundant sunshine and just the right amount of rain, avocados can grow to be of unmatched quality, creamy and nutritious. Combining traditional knowledge and modern technologies and techniques, experts can grow fruits of incomparable taste and quality throughout the year. Founded in 1997, APEAM is an association of more than 12,000 producers and 40 packaging companies, facilitating the export of avocados in ideal conditions to position Mexico as the leader in worldwide production. Avocados from Mexico ship daily to various destinations and are supported by advertising campaigns adapted to international tastes and cultures. Produced using the best practices of agriculture, Mexican avocados meet the highest standards of quality and safety required by international markets. This noble crop generates thousands of permanent and temporary jobs, strengthening the economy of local communities and generating resources for social welfare projects and environmental sustainability. This makes Mexican avocados a leading global product. Always fresh, always delicious, and always in season.
Wow! Pile on in for the next stop on the Fresh from the Farm field trip. Damari Fresh is as fresh as it gets and have more than 80 years of tradition. Let's see how they get to your table. That's another great operation. But we're not done yet. J&J Family of Farms was founded more than 30 years ago to bring you the best year-round premium mixed vegetables. Let's head over to the east coast of Florida for a closer look.
We know many of you in the audience are familiar with J&J at this 2016 gathering of the Southeast Produce Council. Hi, I'm Lynn Rundle, CEO of J&J Family of Farms. Our branding efforts the past few years tells a story about an evolving, exciting company that's built on the strong foundation of our family of farms. We produce cucumbers year-round, not only here in Florida, but with our family partners in Georgia, Tennessee, and North Carolina. You may have heard our latest new member in the family is Thomas Produce, a multi-generational farming business whose family started farming in South Florida before most of you in this room were born. Our traditional strength was producing bountiful peppers, cucumbers, and squash from our farms. Well, we just got a lot stronger. Our newest signature item at J&J is green beans. We grow, harvest, cool, and pack beans in many pack styles to serve the North American marketplace. We distinguish ourselves with our farm stewardship in this challenging commodity, which makes us a dependable source of high-quality beans. The surety of supply has built a foundation that will allow us to move into new value-added packaging and more consumer-facing products. The transformation of J&J is just beginning. We have re-energized the company with a new management team that will provide the bandwidth to execute with precision to our valued customers. And by controlling a significant portion of our transportation, we deliver what we have branded the trophy experience to our customer partners throughout the United States. All of our products are properly pre-cooled prior to shipping for optimum shelf life. Our flagship item is green bell pepper. We custom pack our peppers in multiple styles to meet our customer needs, whether it's RPCs, place-packed DRCs, individually stickered PLUs, or private label. Simply put, we are customer-driven. On behalf of the entire family of farms at J&J, we want to thank you for this opportunity to show you our farms and our production facility. We hope you enjoyed our presentation, and we're confident you will enjoy our products. We wish you the best for a successful show this weekend.
Schumann Produce makes onions that aren't just sweet, they're real sweet. For our last stop, Let's visit Georgia and see how their Vidalia sweet onions go from seed to shelf.
From seed to shelf, Schumann Produce is dedicated to producing the highest quality, best tasting, and safest sweet onions available. We'd like to take you through the process of how we plant, grow, harvest, and ship the world's sweetest onions. We start in the sandy soils of South Georgia, the perfect and exclusive environment for growing Vidalia sweet onions. The sandy soils allow sulfur to wash through, creating mild, sweet onions. An average of 50 inches of rain annually in the area also helps to leach the sulfur from the soil. Yellow Granix hybrid seed is planted in the fields to produce the famous flat, yellow-skinned sweet consumers recognize as a sweet onion. Vidalia onions are planted in seed beds in September and will grow to about the size of a pencil. In November, the seedlings will be moved and transplanted into a new field in precisely measured rows where they'll be allowed to grow and mature. While the process is labor-intensive, it has to be done by hand. Transplanted onions are less susceptible to the dangers of cold weather and weeds. Nurtured by rainfall, sophisticated irrigation systems, and tried and true fertilizer blends, these Vidalia onions will soon grow to become real sweet Vidalia sweet onions. Once the onions have grown to maturity, a tractor is used to undercut the onions to bring them to the surface of the field. The onions will be allowed to dry naturally in the field for as long as possible before the harvesting process continues by hand. Workers will then harvest the onions, clipping the roots and the tops from each bulb before loading them into storage bins. It takes 4 workers an entire day to complete just 1 acre. The Vidalias are then moved to our state-of-the-art packing facilities, where they will be further dried, sorted, and graded for shipping. The onions will be placed in dryers for 24 hours at approximately 95 degrees. The onions will be allowed to cool before they're sized and graded for shipping. Sophisticated systems guarantee the quality of real sweet Vidalia sweet onions before they're packaged for shipping. Once graded, real sweet Vidalias are carefully packaged for either bulk or bag distribution. Our entire product line is traceable, meeting and exceeding the current PTI requirements. Schumann Produce takes food safety seriously and maintains a 4-star rating with Primus Labs and is 100% in compliance with 15 different certifications. Each load is pre-cooled before shipping to 55 degrees. From this point on, we are careful throughout the remainder of the shipping process not to break the cold chain. While Vidalia season only lasts 4 to 5 months, Schumann Produce is proud to offer a year-round sweet onion program. Through our own farming and grower partnerships throughout the United States and in Peru, Chile, and Mexico, we're able to provide the sweetest onions available to the market all year long. To maintain a consistent year-round product image, in the fall and winter months, we grow and import sweet onions from Peru. Flat in shape and yellow in skin color, Peruvian sweet onions are grown using the same Granix seed in a climate similar to that of the Vidalia growing region. This allows us to grow a sweet onion with a very similar appearance and flavor profile to Vidalia sweet onions while they're out of season. In fact, consumer research has shown that Peruvian sweet onions are instantly recognizable as sweet due to their shape and color. Imported through the Port of Savannah, real sweet Peruvian sweet onions are delivered to our packing facilities, where each load is inspected and repacked in order to maintain our commitment to quality. Our import program requires a year-round staff here in the U.S. to manage the multiple sweet onion seasons, creating numerous jobs that would otherwise not be available. This workforce is utilized to fulfill our mission to provide sweet onions all year long. In fact, Schumann Produce's workforce is part of the more than 350,000 jobs supported by the state of Georgia's ports and the imported products received through the Port of Savannah. Just over $32 billion of the state's GDP is created by products moving through the state's ports. From seed to shelf, Schumann Produce is dedicated to producing the highest quality, best tasting, and safest sweet onions available.
That's 4 great farms, all important parts of the Southeast Produce Council. Thanks for joining us at Southern Exposure 2016 for this Fresh from the Farm field trip.